Hello, gorgeous. Thank you so much for requesting samples from me. I am so excited to share mascara with you. You have no idea how unbelievably amazing these products are. I have sent you the color samples that you're going to need. So also in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you A, how to use them, but B, show you how to use the tools that you have at home, because I know we haven't gotten you started with mascara tools yet. So as you follow along, make notes. If you have any questions, let me know. And then by the end, if you are comfortable, you are ready, let's get you started. So enjoy the video, and if you have any questions, again, contact me, let me know. Okay, we are going to start with a clean and primed face. If you've received samples from me, they're going to come in this really neat little card, and then I'm going to show you what's inside the envelope. So we're going to start with the original thank you card. Thank you guys so much for asking for samples. I'm so excited to share mascara with you. Inside the card, you're going to see my business card. This has all of my contact information, so if you need me, see the card. And then I have the samples that I've included for you. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but it is definitely enough to do your face. So what are we going to need? We are going to need tools. So this is the 30-second hack brush. I use this in all of my demonstration videos. This is for mascara. Now you won't have this brush yet, but we can get it for you. What we're going to use actually is foundation brushes. So you may have a couple of these laying around. There's the first one that's kind of a cheapie from Walmart. The second one's a more higher end brand. The cheapie one from Walmart probably won't work as well, so I'm probably going to use that one. And then for your contour, what you're going to want is you're going to want an angle brush. So there we go, the nice angle there. Here's a different one that I got. Just you want an angle with it so we can get it into the corners of where we need to put it. And then for blush, the brush I prefer to use has, it's rounded, it's, that's a little more firm than maybe what you have, but you can use any kind of blush brush that you prefer. So we're gonna get started. I've included your highlighters. So I either included one highlight and an illuminator or two highlighters. Today I'm gonna use two highlighters because I need to mix the colors. I'm gonna take scissors, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut off the sides. So what we wanna do is we wanna peel these open. So you're gonna clip one side. I'm gonna show you what you do if you just clip the two sides. You kind of peel it open, and I'll show you that there's going to be makeup on both sides that you can use. So there we go, those two sides are clipped off, and then we're gonna open it up, and you're gonna see it's sticky, but there's makeup on both sides, so there's really no waste. You have to use both of them, but this is going to be enough to do your whole entire face. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clip that third side so I can open it up and have it be flat, so I don't have to worry about it like closing it on my brush or getting foundation where I don't need it. So having everything where you need it is kind of important, just so you don't make a mess of everything. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to make sure that everything is laying flat and I have everything where it needs to be. So to get ready and kind of get started, this is my canvas. It's nice, it's clean, it's ready to go. I'm going to take my foundation brush and I'm going to dip it right into the highlighter, and I'm going to have just a little bit on there to begin with. So I'll show you in just a second. So I dip my foundation brush in, and that's kind of how much you want to see on there. So what you're going to do is you're going to put it in a pie-shaped triangle underneath your eyes. You're going to put it on your chin, underneath your nose, and in the center of your forehead. This is where the highlight usually goes. So once you apply it, you're going to put it on, and you might panic just a little bit because you're going to see it and it's going to be new, and you're going to say, oh my goodness, oh, it's streaky, or oh, I don't know that I like that. Well, okay, you've had it on your face for 30 seconds, so just give it a minute, because with the beeswax foundation, it has to heat up to your skin. So the more that you brush it on and the more you let it heat and melt, you're gonna see that it becomes more like a second skin. And if it doesn't become the second skin, we have the wrong color, so we're gonna have to try again. But as you can see, there's really no lines, there's no streaks. So that's, what you want to see, and if you don't see that, then we're going to have to go with a different color. But I know that white peach is mine, so I'm going to keep going with my face. I'm going to put it in the pie shapes over my cheeks. And again, like this little amount of makeup is going to do your entire face, so you're going to want to put it everywhere. Typically you can do your contour first, so you're going to know where your contour finishes and then where your highlight would go. But for me, I know where my highlight goes, so I'm going to put that on first, just because I like to do my highlight before my contour. But there's no right or wrong to this, so you really just kind of go and put it wherever you want to put it. So we have the highlighter where we need it, which is good to go, and now we're going to look at the contour. So I'm using Olive, and I'm going to cut it open the same way that I cut open the highlight. This is going to be a little bit different because the highlight's a softer cream, the contour is a little bit firmer. So once we get it all opened up, you're going to see that it's not as sticky as what the highlighter was, but it's still on both sides of the paper. So we're going to take that brush, that angle brush. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to dip it in there. I'm going to, get a good, amount on there, but you're going to want to use a light hand. What we're looking for with contour is we want it to look like a shadow on your face. We don't want it to look like just a large orange streak. So once you get it put on there, you're going to want to look at your face and you're going to want to see if all of a sudden the cheekbone was made or if it looks like you just have this giant orange streak on your face. So as you look, you can kind of see that it looks heavy right there, but I promise you that it's going to blend out, so don't be afraid of it. And again, this is the preference on your part, so you can put as much on as you want, you can put as little on as you want, that's up to you, but pretty much what you're looking for is you want it to, build the cheekbone. So don't be afraid, don't panic. We're going to put it in the tops of the forehead. We want to recede that back. I know for me, I like to recede down by my eyes, and I like to recede the very top of it. So again, I know my face is starting to look a little bit like a clown face, but we're going to blend that in a little bit later. Okay, so if you got a second highlight color from me, that's where this is going to come in. I know for me, I need to have the middle of my face a little bit brighter, so I mixed Moonlit and White Peach, Moonlit being the lightest color that we have. So where I'm going to put this, I'm going to actually put it in smaller pie shapes underneath my eyes. I've got just a little bit on my foundation brush, and I'm going to put it there. And as you can tell, the colors are a little bit different. And again, you might panic when you see this, but I promise you, don't panic. We're going to put it right on the bridge of my nose, and we're going to do underneath the other eye, and this is going to brighten it up, and it's going to just blend a really good gradient from light to a little bit darker to my outer cheeks. We're going to put it on my chin, and we're going to put it in what I like to call my little tree of life zone in the top of my forehead. So once you get that applied, we're going to work on the blending next. Okay, well, we got that applied, and here we are, and I mean, it's looking a little rough, but don't panic because we're going to blend it in. Here we have our perfector, which is a beauty sponge. So if you have one at home, great. If not, get one. You're really going to want it. What we're going to do is we're going to stipple in this makeup, which means we're going to hit it in little tiny dots. And what this is going to do is it's going to press the makeup into the skin, and then it's going to blend with pulling the excess makeup off and just leaving the amount that we need on the skin. So as I stipple, I can see that it's starting to blend a little bit, more and more, and then it doesn't look so harsh. And pretty much you're just going to want to take this beauty blender, and you're going to want to continue to blend it until you feel comfortable with how it looks. Okay, so not bad. We've got it pretty blended, and at this point what we're going to do is we're going to look at your eyes. What I do is I take my lighter of the highlighters and I put that on my eyelids. I have a lot of redness in my eyelids. All of our highlighters are yellow based, so it's going to help with color correction, and this also gives a great base for your eyeshadows. And your highlighter, you kind of want it to go underneath your eyebrows, right on your brow bone anyway, because it just makes that area of your eye pop just a little bit. Now at this stage you could be done, but wait, there's more. I have included with you a blush. So I actually picked a nude because it is one of my favorites for the all over lip and cheek that we're going to use it for. I'm going to cut it open on the 3 sides again, just like I did with the highlight and with the contour. I'm going to show you that it peels back, and this one is just as sticky as the highlight, so you're going to see that it's on both sides. So we're going to apply the blush. Okay, so you're going to want to take your brush and you're going to just want to dab it a little bit in the blush, and here's what happens. Yeesh! So you're probably looking at this and you're panicking, you're like, oh my god, I just ruined my whole face. What if I just put it on the other side? And you're like, oh, what is going on? Like, I can't handle this. Well, here's the thing. It is cream blush, so we're going to take our beauty blender and we are just going to blend it in, and we're going to blend it in until you feel comfortable with it, because hey, it blends in really well, because that is what all the cream based products do, is they work together as a team to make your face flawless. So we're looking good, but now remember, this is not just a blush color, it is also a lip color. So as you put it on, you can see that it becomes a very beautiful nude color. And hey, not too bad. So if you only have one compact to do your entire face, here's how we do it. We put the blush on, we use it as a lip color, but then if in a pinch you need eyeshadow, throw it on top of your eyes, blend it in with a highlighter, and it gives you a nice gradient look to your outer eyes. So really, in reality, you are using one palette to make one flawless face. Alright, gorgeous, you look great. I hope you feel great. I hope you feel as good as you look. So if you have any questions, again, let me know. And remember, get out there, gorgeous.